And good evening and welcome to Highlanders Basketball. I am Kevin Scott, joined alongside me is my partner in crime, Jeff Argenziano. How you doing tonight, Jeff?
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm hanging in there. Tonight, the Somerville Highlanders are hosting Malden Catholic. And before we start talking about the game, we want to give a tribute to one of our close personal friends, head coach Lance Stein of Cambridge Ranger Lion. What do you want to say about him, Jeff?
Kevin, he scored his 300th career win as a head coach. He started in 1997 season after, that's basically the same year we started. So it's kind of a connection that we have. I've known him not as well as you have. You've known him for a long time. You're close friends with a lot of members of his family. So it meant a lot to you to see him win that 300th game with, Cambridge. Rivalry for Somerville, but we won't see them anymore. Unfortunately, hopefully in the tournament, we'll see them. But that was a big event for Coach Lansdowne to win that 300 game.
Yeah, it's something. He's done a lot for the city of Cambridge, high school, and then for just young men that grew up in Cambridge. You've seen a lot of them grow up too. We've seen a lot of them grow up and how they've turned into men, and a lot of stuff that Lance has instilled into them. They've grown up to be men, and he's done a great job. And that's what a lot of these people at home don't realize, that you're not just coaching basketball. You're coaching. You're learning kids and trying to mold young men into be.
And that's the thing that he's told us about in the past. Is there are times he's not going to step aside and let a player either flunk class or do other things. He'll be late. He'll bench somebody the entire game if you're late. So 1987 went to Michigan State, and then 1986 he played on the state championship team for Cambridge, winning, and then 2001 as a head coach won the state championship in boys basketball. So he's accomplished a lot. They've moved on to the next dual county league. So hopefully at some point we see them again, maybe in a tournament. So that's our tribute to him. He started when he was 25 years old as a head coach at Cambridge. That was the same year we mentioned earlier, the same year we started announcing. So it's kind of been like the ongoing connection of the last 19 years, and you see what's accumulated with that.
Right. And we're going to get the starting lineups for both teams tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Somerville High School and the Eugene Brune Fieldhouse. Tonight, your Somerville Highlanders will face a non-league opponent, Malden Catholic High School. Somerville leads the way in assuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes. Supporting decisions by coaches and officials. Showing you a role model on the court and in the stands. Using only positive language and gestures. Removing your hat and remain standing for the entire national anthem. Entering and exiting areas safely. Not doing your part to assure Somerville athletic events are safe and positive may result in being told to leave or being banned from local sporting events. And now your starting lineup from Malden Catholic. Guard number 1, Joe O'Brien. Guard number 3, Collins Joes. Forward number 4, Austin Batchelor. And guard number 14, Michael Boyd. And center number 21, Ryan Smith. And they are coached by Mr. Jim McCune. And now your starters for your Somerville Highlanders. Forward number 5, Craig Thompson. Guard number 11, Deshaun Ulysses. Center number 33, Justin Berry. And guard, captain number 2, Salim Wassami. And captain, guard number 21, Drew Shea. And your Somerville Highlanders are coached by Mr. Mark Antonelli. we can please stand for our national anthem.
Great rendition of the national anthem. I wonder who that was. Want to give us the starting lineups, Jeff?
Kevin, going over the starting lineups: O'Brien, Joas, Batchelor, Boyd, and Smith for Somerville. The mainstays of Salim, Deshawn, Frew, Craig, and Justin Berry. Somerville coming in with a 0-2 record, losing a tough 6-point loss at Salem State University versus Danvers High School. Danvers, one of the better teams in the state, better team in Division II. They'll probably go up in the final, two-time state champion. They'll probably go up in the final against New Mission if things go the way it's supposed to go. Malden Catholic is coming in with a 1-0 record. We have your officials this evening, Mr. Chris Devlin, and the man with the ball is Michael Calvanetta, and he will be your referee, and your umpire will be Chris Devlin.
How do you know the difference?
Well, they do two different things. The referee administers the tap, and the umpire is at the table, and they have a lot of pre-game responsibilities, which I can go over later on, Kevin.
So now,
mainly it's pre-game responsibility.
It's pre-game, that's it. But now,
well, you're still given that you
you're
still
always
have that
switching positions too. Well, once the game gets started. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Still going to be Malden Catholic ball.
It's the umpire that moves after the tap, and he becomes the lead official because the umpire is at the table.
Little up and under. Nice shot for two for number 3. Carlene's Joas.
Somerville got swept last year by Malden Catholic. Something Antonelli wants to end is that losing streak. I'll go over next dead ball the scores from last year. Frew's got to be careful on that jab step, Kevin, what he's doing as he travels, because he is dropping that foot before the bounce.
Oh, big rebound by Justin. It's going to be a jump ball, though. Possession arrows going the Highlanders' way.
Offensive board last year. Somerville losing both games, as I mentioned.
Moving it around the perimeter. Salim with the ball. No, sorry, not Salim. Craig. Salim to Frew. Frew back up top. I was wondering. I was like, oops, took his telegraphing the pass.
Steal by O'Brien for 2.
Number 1, Joe O'Brien.
Coach Antonelli is upset with that pass. Coach Desmond yelling out motion.
Very little movement right now. You got to be a little more active with the movement. Again, Fru's got to get adjusted to playing out on the perimeter. Tipped in by...
Nice tip by Celine. I don't think he tipped it, but he's going to get credit for it.
But we'll give him the offensive board, too. First 2 points of the game for Celine.
Oops, nice move. Rebound! Nice move there by number 14, Michael Boyd.
14, Michael Boyd.
Balanced score and attack.
Celine, nope, I keep messing this up. As far as Deshaun. There you go. Deshaun from way downtown. Bang!
Somerville's number 11, Deshaun Ulysses for 3.
What we were saying last game, Jeff? He didn't set his feet a lot. He set his feet on that particular play, switched it. Oh, it's going to be a foul. Going to be on Justin. That's going to be his first. Team's first.
Somerville people remember Jimmy McCune, graduated from Somerville High School.
His first team.
That's on Fru, graduated from Somerville High School in 1976. He has 371 wins overall as a coach in this state. Coach Antonelli originally began as on part of the coaching staff when he was with Wilmington. Head coach of Wilmington got to the North Final.
At the line.
He was the coach of the year twice, 02 and 06.
All right.
2 for 2 from the free throw line is Joas.
Celine finds Deshaun, trying to look down for Craig, doesn't see anything. Back up to Fru, around the perimeter. Celine thinks about it, back rims it. Big rebound by Malden Catholic, ball's out of bounds. Highlanders, Malden Catholic ball.
There's no boxing out of Joas. The entire girls team is here. They just got out of their practice, so that gives them the opportunity to come and see their counterparts play. The boys need to return the favor on Saturday when the Hoop Fest is played.
Nice D by the Highlanders. Ooh, nice move by number 1.
Foul on Craig, no call.
Ooh, nice
Basket
move.
is in by number
Malden
1.
Catholic's number 1, Joe O'Brien.
Celine finds Deshaun. Craig to Celine again. Looking for Fru. Fru thinks about the 3 from way downtown. Short rims it. Rebounded by Malden Catholic. Malden Catholic looking to push it. They have numbers. Oh, nice D by Deshaun with the steal. Quick outlet to Celine. He throws it away.
And that's the difference, Kevin, as you will see with when you have Fru shooting from outside, you're going to have to, somebody else has to box out and crash because Fru's not following his shot, which I agree with. You have 4 of the guys on the floor to box out. What do you need to follow your shot for? That's just a teaching philosophy that I have versus other people.
Ooh, nice move by number 3.
Number 3.
It's already 6 points for Joas.
The Highlanders are down by 7 points. Coach Antonelli is trying to instruct Celine to do something.
And Fru better be careful because Joas is going to take his position from the preseason team.
Oh, nice dump down to Craig. Loose ball picked up by Justin. Nice move by Justin Berry for 2.
Justin Berry camping out of the lane. You could have built a house.
Justin Berry.
And they're running the flex. If you are patient,
Malden Catholic's number 3.
there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't.
Coach Antonelli's kicking the water bottles and everything.
You shouldn't get a wide open layup on a flex if you are just patient. You can hear Coach Antonelli from over here. Kevin, 2 games now. 0-2 is Somerville. First loss against Westford Academy on the 16th. Deshaun at 11, Fru at 10, Slim at 9. 51-43 loss. Then you went to Danvers. Assistant coach Mark Garrity is a JV coach, former Somerville Highlander. That was on the 20th of December. You lost 59-53. That is an incredible showing against a team that is much more powerful and respected than you are. Salim had 18, Deshaun had 14, Fru had 14. 11 for 20 from the free throw line was Somerville. Same starters. Devin Harris had 25, Devon Allen had 12, and Peter Murray, 6'9", Peter Murray, Kevin, had 9 points. So it was tough to contend with that Danvers team. You have a 6'9" center, can slam at will, and then you have Devin Harris, who's one of the better up and under power forwards. You'll find that you see Hatchie, Rayo sitting there back from their practice, so they're exhausted. Coach O'Halloran doesn't mess around, Kevin. He throws a rough practice at you.
Let's see how the Highlanders come out of this timeout. Down 7 with 3:25 to go in the quarter. Nice move by Deshaun. It should have been a kick ball, and nothing was called.
We'll credit him with the turnover.
Lazy defense right there by, who is that? Is it Salim, Deshaun?
We'll see.
Number 21.
That's 2 on Fru, so he's going to have to come out.
Second team foul.
And he's out now, and Antonelli's all over him. And it's nice again, Kevin. We want to credit Mr. Cheney here on the PA, helping out the whole world. Kenny Roach in the house. Kevin, this is
over the back, no call. Oh, but big block by Craig. Salim picks it up. They're looking to push it. They don't have any numbers though. Looking for Deshaun to come back up. They reset it.
Now with Fru gone, nice. Kevin, he becomes a primary scorer. Travel.
Wow.
We'll credit Ryan Smith of the board, though. Kevin, this is traditionally the game where college kids are home, so we have a lot of former players here. Roach, Melissa Baptista is here. Former players who are active in college. I'll go over that later on. But the crowd is full, Kevin.
Oh, nice move by Salim. Oh.
So especially this is also the game where Somerville wants a good showing because you got guys who you looked up to are now in the crowd and they want to see what you're all about. We got Rodson Liberis here,
They want to see what I'm about?
Oh, what you're all about on the court. You know, Coach O'Halloran here at the scores table, the girls coach, everybody's here.
Short, but no boxing out.
Somebody's going to box out Ryan
I don't understand
Smith.
how that's not a foul, but
that's 3 boards, but he's grabbing and holding and clutching. Here comes Shaq Joseph. We have subs coming in. Shaq Joseph, previous possession. Chris David was in the game. So Coach Antelli going deep into the bench now with the disapproval he has of what's been going on.
Unbelievable. Joe O'Brien, wide open.
3 for O'Brien.
Coach Antonelli's going to have to call a second timeout before this.
Down by 10, and that's what hurts. So Fru with no points, 2 quick fouls.
From way downtown, back rims it.
Right on him.
No, see, if he had followed his shot, he would have got that rebound. Nice.
Another trap.
Should have been a trap. Oh, nice steal. There you go.
5 points now for Deshaun.
Deshaun Ulysses.
How come the better the superstar, Kevin, you don't have to tuck in your shirt?
Who knows, Jeff?
You get Joe to tuck in his shirt. Look at him. Fru hasn't been tucking in his shirt this year either.
Oh, big rebound.
Not a stronger guy in the team than Chris David.
Nice pass to Shaq. Oh, but Shaq gets his shot blocked off the glass.
You gotta get back in transition.
3 seconds.
12
seconds.
Coming in the game back is Craig and Salim next to their ball. Follows on 33, Justin Berry.
I don't get it. Number 21 for Malden Catholic was in the paint for like 8 seconds.
It's about time they get Joas to tuck in his shirt.
Joas at the line.
Look at this. Look, he's just in there. He's just camping out in there forever.
Exactly.
Traveled.
Oh, he took off from the free throw line. Coming out of the game quickly is David and Shaq. I almost said Carl's. Carl's is sitting next to us, Kevin. Should be playing basketball. Oh, you can still be over there, man.
That's what he's holding his
Oh,
shoulder.
he hurt his shoulder in football, Kevin. Devastating injury for the football team.
Coach Antonelli's calling out Salem. Lucas finds Deshaun over to Celine. They don't have anything going right. Craig with the little foul line jumper. Short. Big rebound, but he throws it away.
Lucas with the board. Got to get out of the shooter.
Oh, nice head fake. Oh, nice block there.
2 blocks now by Craig.
Craig had a nice block, and before he picked it up, he started running down the court.
Offensive foul, but no call. They calling on Celine. Leading with the forearm.
Fouls on Somerville's number 2. Salim Wasami, his first, 4th team foul.
Here comes Isaiah. Last year in this game, the leading scorer at Somerville was 19 points for Frew. Joas had 15. You bring some bulk into the game, Kevin, with Isaiah. Bulk and size. Got to cut off the
Baseline. There you go. There you go, Luke. Ah, don't throw it away.
Steal Lucas turnover. Mainly because Isaiah was stepped out of bounds. 2.8 seconds to go, Kevin.
The Highlanders are scrapping, but
watch out for the shooters.
They're scrapping, but they're throwing the ball away. Careless turnovers. Careless turnovers and no boxing out.
Set shot, air ball.
At the end of the first quarter, Somerville 9, Malden Catholic 17.
So Kevin, the two, if you have an umpire of the 2 unit, the umpire counts the number of home members. He checks the home uniforms. If there are any illegal things, like if you have arm straps like Mo Vaughn, or if you have a different color undershirt underneath like Franklin Salvador used to wear. If things extend beyond your shorts, they reports those differences to the head official, the referee. Okay, he has to also determine if they're ball runners. Okay, now the referee during the game has much more responsibilities. He confirms with the score and the timer. He checks to see if the clock works. He checks to see if the shot clocks work. Checks to see who has the official book that he has to check.
As you say that, the shot clock goes off.
Yeah, well, hey, that's
what's going on.
Who's running it over there? Is that O'Rourke over there? He inspects the baskets. So the referee has so many more responsibilities before the game. Okay, he also is the one who administers the captain's meeting at center court. Gotcha. And goes over all the things. So if you have, at that point, if you forget to take your earring out, they'll tell you. You forget to take any other wristbands off.
Shot clock.
It's
on.
There
you go. It's on. There you go.
So that's your difference. They also have a new assistant over there, Kevin. Coach Desmond's son sitting behind him. Running the flex. Here we go. There you go. See how easy it is? You just ran the flex constantly. Another foul on Somerville. 5, Craig.
It amazes me that most teams don't use it all the time.
Craig Thompson, his first.
Going to line for 2 is Batchelor.
Putting Malden Catholic's number 4, Austin Batchelor at the line.
Used to be a Batchelder at Malden, remember?
Yes.
Actually, it might have been a Batchelder at Malden Catholic, too.
Oh, brick. Nine-point lead for Malden Catholic. Isaiah was trying to get a pick. Oh. Woo.
There you go. That's what's called going to the reporting area and making a call. Chris Devlin.
Malden Catholic's number 0, Justin Pasquale.
Some of these refs kind of go through the motions and they decide not to do anything. They just make a signal from the paint.
Lucas up to Deshaun. They're looking to run motion. Malden Catholic in a 2-3 zone.
Utilize
down.
Isaiah's size.
Deshaun even set his feet. Oh, how did Craig get that rebound?
Craig's first 2 points, offensive board. Craig had 7 points against Danvers and 8 points here against Westford Academy.
Nice steal.
Lucas.
Oh. Go back after it. Isaiah gets on the ground.
That's 2 steals for Lucas. Coach Antelli all over Chris Devlin. Isaiah winds up in the crowd over by the communications gear.
Lucas to Deshaun. They're running motion right now. Oh, you got to get the ball to Isaiah. Oh, nice move, but it doesn't do anything with it, but throws it away.
Turnover. Almost gets a steal. They're running rampant here, Kevin.
Yep. Oh, took his money. Nope, didn't take his money. Almost.
Should have taken the 3.
Travel. It's
over the back. Credit him with the offensive board. That's Siegel. Over the back. This pathetic officiating.
I can't believe
Coach
that.
Antelli is all over him.
He missed 2 plays in front of him.
Number 32, Isaiah Clark. His first.
I think he even called the first foul that Isaiah really bumped him on.
Coach Antelli is pleading right now. Pleading his case. Look at him. He's already calling it.
I expect a makeup call coming here.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so blatant, too.
Travel right there again.
Nice tip. Salim looking to push it.
2 boards for Celine.
Dumps it down to Isaiah. Isaiah can't control it. The ball's on the ground.
Lucas.
There you go, Lucas.
Somerville, the number 1, Lucas St. Jean.
Okay, you know, if you go from a pivot and you move your opposite foot and that hits the ground before the bounce, what is that? Brick.
Craig with the rebound. Throwing the ball away again.
Bounds, but Somerville lucks out. Coach Antelli saying, stop throwing it to the other team, please. Coach McHugh rather quiet in this game, Kevin, mainly because they also have a 5-point lead, but they were up by how many points and they've cut it without Frew, without Justin Berry in the game. Frew might just sit the entire half here.
Coming back into the game for the Highlanders is Justin Berry.
Here's Isaiah, give him some credit.
Isaiah was on the ground, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hustling. But the Highlanders are back within 5, Jeff, with 5 minutes to go in the half.
Perfect position.
Oh, ugly shot.
Power board by Smith. That's 4. Justin Berry contact with basket counts and a foul by Joas. Foul on Craig. That's 2.
Number 3.
So now, Kevin, 2 fouls on Frew, 2 fouls on Craig.
Foul on the play.
10 points for Joas.
You're going to get small real quick.
2 for 4 from the free throw line is Joas. Tuck in his shirt, please. There you see little Desmond behind the bench now. Lights have gone out.
17th foul.
Can we get somebody to run over there?
Unbelievable.
Carls, do some laps for us.
I can't believe that they don't have someone on duty for that. Just walk around.
Yeah, let's send
Get a child.
Cameron Lynch over there. Whoever pays Cameron Lynch $1 for anything he does is unbelievable.
Salim gets fouled. It's going to be foul on number 30.
Let's get the big 3-7 and Cameron Lynch over there, just leaning up against the wall doing nothing.
Catholics at number 30.
Actually, I'll text Sal and tell him to go get Cameron Lynch to do the light. Gonna text Sal here.
Oh, nice. Pick and roll. Justin couldn't handle the pass. Malden Catholic looking to push it. No one's getting back for the Highlanders. Oh, big block. Big rebound by Justin Berry.
Justin Berry, the block.
He's getting had, no call. Oh! He called it. Unbelievable. He called a travel. Called a foul. Coach Antonelli was like, he just got hit 7 times. I only counted 6.
All right, we're texting Sal right now, Kevin. Sal, a former member of the Somerville High School TV media production class. Foul on Isaiah.
Watch this, Jeff.
So your big guys are in deep trouble.
There's 2 hits. There's 3.
Number 32.
That was a travel,
Isaiah
though.
Clark
If he didn't,
is second.
we should have got called for the foul first.
Team foul for Somerville.
Going to the line again is Joas. 3 for 5 from the line. Let me get Henry to go down there.
Well, it's short. Justin with the rebound.
Justin Berry just cleaning house. That's 4 rebounds. Out of bounds, please! Jesus!
Why are you helping him out?
Because we can't have this. We can't have a disgraceful thing like that. He stepped in the red. Good Lord!
You don't have to help the referee out on plays that go against us, Jeff.
Please hand your paycheck back.
I mean, you should hand your paycheck back for
What? I mean, you can't let that go. That was as bad as Rory. That.
Oh, Isaiah with the steal. Relax, take your time. Find Salim. Salim brings it in. Can't finish, tipped out.
Imagine if you had a volleyball team with Justin Berry, Isaiah, Frew, and Craig. You'd win the state title.
You think?
Yeah.
Do they have boys volleyball in
Yeah,
high
it's a
school?
spring.
They do?
Yeah. Somerville made the playoffs 2 years ago. Got lambasted by Chelmsford.
Wait, they have a boys volleyball team.
Yeah, in the spring. Offensive foul or out of bounds? What do you call? Out of bounds?
I have no idea. They obviously don't have any banners up there.
Hey, I'd put a blank one up there. If it were me and the football team, I'd put a blank banner up. So you guys want to think you're so tough? Prove something. We're into the flex again. Actually, no, they're not. That's what I would do. That's what Doc Rivers did, Kevin, remember? Doc Rivers put up a blank banner. The football team, I travel!
Travel! Are you serious?
Over the back again. Can't tell you, just got to ask him. He's begging to show him what he's doing. Show that replay, Eddie.
Unbelievable. If that's not a trap, I don't know what is. And the craziest thing, it happened right in front of him.
Oh.
How do you not see that?
I guess Sal doesn't want to look at his phone. I guess he's ignoring me.
Justin.
Let's see here. That's tough from that angle.
Fouls on Somerville's number 33, Justin Perry.
And tell you
No, it's right here.
19
Can't see,
foul.
it's tough. You can't see it.
He went down. How was that not a travel?
I would say so.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable.
Kevin, a couple guys in the crowd before the game told me that Frew put on his Twitter. I'll read the exact quote.
Do you tweet, Jeff?
No.
I
No
don't
Twitter, no Facebook, nothing.
No, I have Facebook.
My only regret is too young for Neil Long.
That he's too young for Neil Long?
Frew just celebrating a birthday. Kevin, you a big fan of Neil Long.
Yes.
She has a kid with Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka used to play in USBL. Now an assistant coach with the San Antonio Spurs, played for the Adirondack Wildcats. Then Lakers came and swooped them away.
Neil Long's not too young for the two of us, Jeff.
She's 44, Kevin.
Yes, she is 44.
Yep. And what's your favorite Neil Long movie?
It's a good question. Let me think about that. What was the one with Ice Cube?
Oh, she's in Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
That probably is it. Yep, there you go. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Best Man.
Have you seen the second one?
Yeah. Best Man Holiday.
Yep.
She had some plastic surgery done. Looks a little different.
Looks great to me.
And that's one thing to everybody at home. Kevin and I have never had plastic surgery. Airball.
We just keep losing our hair.
I know, we're done. Nice bounce pass.
Nice pass. Make the layup.
Frue is back in.
Thank you.
After that timeout, return with Frue. Neil Long was also in The Fresh Prince. Yeah.
Is that right?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember that episode. Yes. 2:30 to go. 8-point lead for Malden Catholic. No one has gone over to turn on the lights. It's unbelievable.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Sal, I'm just going to keep texting until he touches his phone.
Just call him.
He told me to get off the phone.
Deshaun sets his feet. Oh,
There goes in. Offensive foul on Joas. His first. There we go, Ed. Good job. Ed McNamara, one of the better replay technicians basically in the whole country. 1:58 to go.
Thank you, Ed. Unbelievable.
13.
Is this going to be like the running joke for the whole season?
Hey, until they get it fixed. No Nicole Veely here tonight.
Frue can't finish.
Frue played
He gets his own
cake.
rebound. He gets his shot blocked.
Blocked by Batchelor. But give Frue the 2 Moses Malone offensive boards. Another travel.
I mean, at least Chris Devlin knows what a travel is.
Oh, Chris Devlin's one of the better referees out there. Again, what is Cameron Lynch here for to begin with? Or Sal? What kind of security are you doing over there? Count it!
So the number 2, Eileen Westamy, but
Is that the first basket of the?
No. Craig.
But that's probably the first in like
First in a long time.
Yeah, 6 minutes. Skip pass. Oh, nice steal. Let's get a good one now. Deshaun brings it into the trees. Dumps it down to Frue for 2.
Gave the assist to Deshaun. Frue's first
Brings it within
points.
3.
And Kevin, that's just a lackadaisical offense by Malden Catholic. They stopped running the flex.
Right,
And they're
three straight plays.
Yeah. They're just shooting. They're not running anything.
Yep.
Just fire
No
one
offense
shot and down.
whatsoever. Why'd you call a timeout, coach?
Oh, McCune.
Oh, stepped out of bounds.
Got to know where you are in the court, okay?
Court awareness.
Somerville's court is 94 by 50. Most other courts are 84 by 50. Somerville going with the pro court, but not the pro three-point line. Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Batchelor now with 3.
Malden Catholic's number 4, Austin
Highlanders looking for the
Maxler.
last shot. Celine from way downtown.
Too deep. Joas for another board.
Took the shot too early in the shot clock.
At the buzzer.
No. At the half.
Somerville 18, Malden Catholic 23.
See you later.
No cheerleaders? Nope.
Not this year. Picture. And we're back, Kevin. Got a lot of pictures here in the crowd, people taking all around us. Going over the stats, we have for Somerville, 2 points for Lucas, 2 points for Justin Berry, 2 points for Craig, 2 for Frue, 5 for Salim and Deshaun. Now, Kevin, fouls galore. Fouls, 2 Frue, 2 Craig, 2 Justin. Now, Isaiah Clark, book says he has 2 fouls. Do you remember any fouls called on Isaiah?
Isaiah?
Yeah. For these guys, Malden Catholic, Boyd with 2, 2 for Batchelor, 7 for O'Brien, and leading the way,
Second half.
Joas with 11. No real foul trouble for them. 23-18 lead for. There you see Rubens Gurrier with Roach and I'll remember his name in a second. Eddie.
Salim. Oh,
Eddie
Just
Maldonado,
cracked through
right? Yes. Eddie Maldonado, right?
he just cracked through upside the head, Jeff.
I know.
Salim with the ball out of bounds,
Right,
finds
gotta get to
through.
work.
Over to Deshaun. Whoop, whoop. Oh, ball's out of bounds.
Kevin, I was just informed by the girls' team they cornered me at halftime. First game against Westford Academy. I said Craig and his sister were twins. Not true. I apologize to the Thompson family. I was given misinformation by a couple of people across the way. So I apologize. Craig and his sister are not twins. His sister, however, starting center for the girls' team. Same size, same length, everything.
Go figure.
Yeah.
But you mean no disrespect to
No, I
or their
no.
family.
Ryan
So.
Smith, that is his second.
Foul on Smith.
Second.
No, he's saying
team
Smith
foul
has two.
for the Catholic.
I think that's incorrect too.
Deshaun, nice shot. Nice up fake.
So,
One
number
dribble
11,
into the, almost into the lane.
Is that a three?
No, it was not a 3.
2 for Deshaun. He now has 7.
3-point lead for Malden Catholic. Ooh, that's a foul.
Next time out, we'll go over the points of emphasis. Actually, no, we'll go over the players in college because a couple of them in the crowd
Some of those, number 5.
And another light is out, Jeff.
were begging me to give him a shout out.
Putting Malden Catholics number 4.
Rick and Bachelor looking over our way, Kevin. We didn't say anything.
Direction. That is his third team foul.
I'm going to read a couple of rules too, and basically Mr. Cheney is breaking one of them right now.
And they got the lights back up. Oh, no rebounding. Got to box out, guys. I can't even imagine what that speech at the half was like in the locker room.
Awful.
Salim from way downtown. Brick. Rebounded by Malden Catholic. Oh! Fru gets knocks it away. Craig can't finish it. Fru picks up the loose ball, kicks out the Vito to Salim. Thinks about the 3. He drains the 3. Tied to score up now,
number
Jeff.
2, the name Watsumi for 3.
And Malden Catholic calls a timeout with 6:51 to go in the third quarter.
Coach McCune with his first. If you go back to that shot, Joe, you'll see 2 players, former Highlander, two former football players, 2 former basketball players. Rubens Gurrier playing for Bunker Hill Community College. He has played in 14 games. He has started 4. His big game was at Union College when they played the Globe Institute of Technology. You see Rubens Gurrier right in the middle, known for his 3-point shooting. 2 big threes for a victory at 6 points. That was on November 2nd, 2014. Matty George, who's in the crowd here in the front, he's playing for Suffolk. They're off. They're off until the 4th. They're playing Emerson then. Billy Bonet is also playing for Northern Essex Community College. He started 14 games of the 14. He's third in scoring on the team with 11.6 against Springfield Tech. He had 22 points. Then we also have Cassius playing, who I mentioned a lot last game. Next time I will go over the girls that are playing because one of them is in attendance here.
Mama calls him Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius. Oh, Vito almost got the steal.
Tipped away by Vito.
Box out!
They've gone ice cold, Kevin.
Air ball.
Gets his own air ball.
Big rebound by Fru. Let's capitalize on this. Vito thinks about it. From way downtown, it's going to be short. Didn't follow his shot.
Board by Smith. That's 5.
Highlanders got to get back. Good D by Fru. Oh, over the Isaiah with the rebound. Salim looking to push it. Doesn't have anything. Slows it up. Finds Deshaun. Deshaun from way downtown. Nope.
Nobody boxing out at all. Kevin's Bachelor with the board.
Nice move. Nice dump. It's good.
Basket counts on a foul and Fru. That's 3.
see that coming a mile away, Jeff.
21. Smith, that's his first 2 points of the game, Kevin.
Number 20, Vito.
Now, Kevin, Andrea Rayo has
His first.
Excuse.
Second team foul.
Saying before was we sitting down, I was like, what do you guys do here? I mean, her sister played for the girls' team. She's played for the girls' team now for 4 years.
The basket was good by Malden Catholics, number 21, Ryan Smith.
Next, I'm going to read the new rules coming up because Mr. Cheney needs to familiarize himself.
Vito from way downtown. Short. Fruit tips it. Isaiah and Fruit. Nothing. Malden looking to push it now. Highlanders get back to slow it up.
And good basic defense by Vito to cut off the shooters.
Good D by Salim. Ooh, money. Deshaun takes his money.
Rise it up.
Number 11.
9 points now for
Michael
Deshaun.
Boyd's a lazy player, boy.
He is, Kevin. That's 4 turnovers by Boyd.
4 turnovers. He never got back on defense on any of the turnovers.
Very low scoring game.
Oh,
Basket counts in the paint by 21
Number
Smith.
21, Ryan Smith.
Salim had Fruit wide open. Kicks it over to Vito. Thinks about it. He goes baseline and throws it away.
Vito must be ready to shoot.
But Isaiah picks up the loose ball. Malden Catholic looking to push it. No call anywhere. Deshaun moving it.
I know Christmas Eve's tomorrow, Kevin, but you want to get out of here this fast. Got to make a call down there.
Shoot, I still have Christmas gifts I have to buy.
Yeah,
I still gotta get yours. Oh, it's gonna be an offensive foul.
For that's 4. Kevin, I'm going to the Saugus Mall after this. Anybody wants to come with me? You want to come?
You going to the Saugus Mall? You're seriously going to the Saugus? Why would you go all the way to Saugus?
Because it's a very nice mall.
I'm not disputing that.
They'll open till midnight.
Are you going to drive all the way to Saugus to go shopping?
Yeah. You want to come?
Where do you live?
You want to come? Around the corner.
I know that. Why would you go all the way to Saugus?
It's a nice mall.
2-point lead for Malden Catholic.
You want to come with me?
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey, anybody want to come with me? Give me a call.
I have to do something in Brookline.
Well, you know, Mark Rosen lives in Brookline now. Had to deal with him the other night. Please. In the paint.
Oh.
No, come on! That's awful.
Malden, number 24, Charlie Rosella.
Saugus.
Square One Mall. Juliana Brontes behind us, Kevin. Former cheerleaders here. They're all everywhere. All these college athletes. Oh, the crossover.
And then he gets his money taken.
Out of nowhere comes with the board travel. Give O'Brien the board, though, Kevin. This has turned into a ragtag game, Kevin. Lucas is in the game. Vito is out. Frew will be out until deep in the fourth quarter, Kevin. You got so much information here.
What did you just say?
I said Frew will probably be out to the end of the game. He's still in? He's got 4 fouls.
Fouls in the game. Number 3, Garland.
You sure about that?
He had 2 at halftime. Okay? He had 2 at halftime. He got 1 down here, and the basket counts on the foul. He got an offensive foul, so he has 4. Don't try and doctor the book over there, Charafont.
So wait a second. There's no way in the world he has.
Did they call an offensive foul down there on him?
I thought they did. I mean,
yeah.
So how many team fouls do you have?
We'll have to run the replay back.
How many team fouls do you have?
Well, this lighting, I would say 3.
Well, Coach Antonelli doesn't seem like he's concerned.
Coach Antonelli, Kevin, is ice water in his veins. He was talking to me the other night. He was making us. I'll keep quiet about that one.
Nice D. Through with the.
And McCune is ripping about the foul.
Oh,
foul there.
Sean gets his shot blocked.
On O'Brien.
Foul.
Look at McCune. He's going nuts on Chris Devlin.
Fouls on Malden Catholics, number 1. Joe O'Brien, his second. 4th team foul.
A little dark. Darkness of the Undertaker.
Somerville's number 11.
Yeah, definitely a foul.
He's at the line.
Let's make these count, though. Nope.
The Undertaker's winning streak ended last year, Kevin.
Is that right?
WrestleMania, yep.
Highlanders are
They're falling close,
0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's
0 for 4. Unbelievable.
Oh, they only have gone twice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's still over. Oh, nice steal.
Lucas, look at that speed. Oh. Somehow he loses it out of bounds.
He lost it before it got tipped out of bounds.
Jimmy McCune still arguing about the foul down the other end. Says we're getting killed down here. Keating over there is still, Kevin, part of the coaching staff. He was with Jimmy McCune in Wilmington. His son Larry was a superstar at Medford High School. Great offensive player. Basically, even better rebounder.
Who thought about it?
He's got to take it.
Salim dumps it down, nothing. Gonna be out of bounds.
Members of the girls' team in the crowd, Kevin, behind us. They just had their practice. Brooke Mativier, recovering from her knee injury. She should be back first week of January. Shot clock.
Great.
Does not hit the rim.
Unbelievable. Just under a minute to go, 4-point lead for Malden Catholic. Nice shot. Soft touch.
Malden Catholic, number 3, Colin Joas.
That is now 14.
Drew dumps it down. Oh, Craig can't finish.
Jump ball. Possession goes to
Jump ball,
Malden Catholic.
Possession.
Got to get these shirts tucked in.
No? Taking their time, shot clock is off. 6-point lead for Malden Catholic. They're just looking for the last shot. Good D by Celine.
Fade away. Offensive board, Intel is just lost it.
Malden Catholic, number 21, Ryan Smith.
At the buzzer.
Oh!
After 3, Somerville, 25.
Now, many of you have probably heard the name Charlie Lyons. He's a former elected official in the town of Arlington. He was the youngest person in the United States to ever hold office, 18 years old in 1972. They even named the chamber in Arlington after him. What Charlie Lyons is doing right now, Kevin, he's gotten involved in creating a plan with the MIA for a super conference. He wants to take the 4 teams from the GBL and join them in with the Northeast Conference to make an 18-league team and bring Masconomet down as well. Okay? He says, okay, it's going to cut down on travel. It's going to cut down on guys get players, student athletes home earlier, and it's going to create a league for people. He feels that the GBL, people he's communicated with, don't feel with the league. I want to say to Mr. Lyons, with all due respect, sir, I respect you immensely, okay? But where were you when Arlington left first and the GBL started to fall apart because Arlington left? Why didn't you show any care back then when Arlington left? Okay? He's currently the superintendent of schools for Shawshene Valley since 1987, Technical Institute since 1987. technical school. Okay, respect him immensely, Kevin, for everything he's accomplished in education, but on this plan, he is way off.
Oh, there's a travel. I honestly.
His foot reached the floor.
There you go. Lucas for 2.
His opposite foot, Kevin, reached the floor before he dribbled. He moved both pivot feet.
No, he definitely did.
You had to dribble the ball on the floor.
But I was in front of the referee, Michael Palmetta. And he hasn't called a travel all game.
Yep. There's a jump shot. Kevin, if you run the flex flu, you can always get that first jump shot. So the whole thing, well, I'll wait till a dead ball to talk about the super conference.
Through with the ball. Fru's got to be more assertive, Jeff. He wasn't assertive in the first game.
No, not at all.
But he had 14 points in the second game?
He has 2 points now. No, he had
Definitely
14 against
trouble,
Danvers. Danvers coaching staff here by the door. Mark Garrity with a hat pulled down, trying to hide. Not a more vocal coach in the state than that staff.
15 foul on Malden Catholic.
Craig, you got to call for the ball.
Unbelievable.
Is that on Fru?
Yeah. He's the only person. So
The ball got jammed between the rim and the backboard.
So according to you, that's his 5th foul?
According to me, that's his 5th foul. So say goodbye to
But
Hollywood.
no, they say it's 20.
Number
It's 4.
21.
Maybe it wasn't an offensive foul. I thought it was. He ran the guy over.
I think that he might have actually went out of bounds.
Okay.
Then
Then I'm wrong. I stand corrected.
But now he has 4 fouls, so
Yeah.
here we
There
go.
you see the coaching staff right there, Mark Garrity. Another brick. So anyway, Kevin,
There you go.
they're saying that teams in the GBL don't identify because they only have 4 teams. They play a bunch of schools that they don't know about. One of the quotes was that Malden played Oliver Ames in soccer, and the kids from Malden had no idea anybody from Oliver Ames. But I'll get to the next time out. I'll get to the point where every coach supports the current system.
Lucas into the lane. Oh, he hit the
Lucas
ground
hits
hard.
his hand out, yeah. Foul on Joas. So basically, Kevin, right now, being in the league, you are an exclusion school. So Coach Antonelli can play teams like this. Malden Catholic, Winchester. He can play in the Garden Tournament. If he wasn't an 18-league team, he may not be able to play in a tournament like the Garden that he's going to play in because your schedule is going to be full. These coaches right now beg to be the exclusion schools because you can play so many different teams. Every school, every player here identifies with the GBL.
Right.
If you go to the Northeast Conference, Somerville plays softball. Say a game is at 3:45. You got to go play Masconomet. You know where Masconomet is? Swampscott, Marblehead. You know how long it's going to take to get there? You have to be dismissed every single game. How is that going to get you home earlier if you play teams in the Northeast Conference? If you have to drive to Peabody, if you have to drive to Marblehead, if you have to drive to Swampscott, Gloucester, how is that going to get you home earlier? What you got to do is you bring teams back to the GBL, use the GBL name.
Malden Catholic, number 1.
10 points.
Joe O'Brien for 3.
10-point lead, getting away from the Highlanders.
You only have 29 points, Kevin. This is awful.
No flow to the offense whatsoever. Deshaun didn't set his feet, but he fouls his own shot. Throws it off the leg.
Malden Catholic players asking for a travel. So this could be a 4th straight win for Malden Catholic if Somerville's not careful with 6 minutes to go here. So that's my dissertation on the GBL. They keep trying to join the Northeast Conference. Bring people to your league. Go get Chelsea. Go get Revere back. That's what you can do. Increase the people in your league. Everybody says they don't want to come here because of Everett football. You know, so in that league, if they join the Northeast Conference, Everett becomes an independent team. It makes no sense. You know, Everett football isn't that tough, Kevin. You know, they're not going to be on top for years. People at Merrimack Valley, Central Catholic is just as tough in basketball. Nobody leaves the Merrimack Valley. Teams beg to get in there. North Andover just went there. People beg to get in the Merrimack Valley. It's no different. Develop your program and stop crying.
Big rebound by Deshaun. Throws a Vito. Vito throws it away. Nice job there, Vito.
Out of bounds by Vito, turnover. Coach Antelli could use a third timeout right now.
Coach Antonelli's about to blow a gasket.
That was
See
awful.
the ball you man. This game's flying by, Joe.
It is. Hey, more time we're going to have at Saugus.
You know.
What a spin.
It's an ugly shot. Lucas, fine. Just throws. I don't get it.
Foul on Lucas. I'm looking forward to watching the replay at 10 o'clock because I want to see if that was an offensive foul by Fru or not.
St. Jean, his first.
Gonna bring Fru back in with 4 fouls now.
I could be wrong. Capasso over there doing the scoreboard this year. You call
Nice.
timeout?
It's a big possession right here.
Wow.
5 minutes to go.
Huge.
And Fru, Isaiah, Fru.
Number 21, Brune J.
4 points, 8 rebounds for Fru.
Big defense. Oh,
Rick.
grab it. Salim with the rebound now. Here comes another big possession. Deshaun's bringing it into the trees. Dumps it down to Isaiah. Puts it up. Can't finish.
Jump ball.
There's going to be a foul on Isaiah or Craig?
Could be a jump ball.
No. 32. It's on Isaiah.
Oh,
That's
that's 3 for Isaiah.
Isaiah Clark, his third.
Coming into the game for Malden Catholic's number 24.
16th foul for Somerville.
Charlie
That's-
Bozella.
That's 3 fouls for Isaiah, 3 fouls for Craig. I got 5 on Fru, but I'll give him 4.
Yeah.
Was that a travel? For 3.
Short.
Big wind up, offensive board, nobody boxing out. That's what's killed him, Kevin.
Yep. Find your man. Put your forearm into his chest and box him out.
I mean, how about bringing Justin Berry back in?
I know. How many fouls does he have?
2.
Oh, money. Drew picks up the loose ball. Looking to push it, finds Lucas. Lucas is going to bring it in, dumps it down to Craig. It can't handle it.
Shuffle
Out of
pass.
bounds.
Coach Antelli putting his full court 100 defense on. Subbing is Jaws. Hey, go to the scores table, guys. Subbing in. You gotta at least tap the table.
Craig sounds like
You gotta at least tap the table. Travel.
he must be exhausted, Jeff.
Who?
Craig.
Oh yeah.
Can't be feeling bad for himself.
Well, he's played a full game. Running the flex again. Here we go. BC ran it for years effectively. Another board. Offensive board by
Highlanders
Smith.
have no.
8
can't do
boards
anything.
for Smith. Smith has 6.
Fouls on Somerville's number 4, Chris David.
Chris David.
First. 7th team foul on Somerville.
You know what I can't seem to get?
Yeah.
Like a man on T-shirt. Every time I
Man
go,
on what?
like an athletic
Putting Malden
T-shirt.
Catholics number 21.
Every time I go,
Ryan Smith
I
at
go to
the
my
line.
alma mater. The
Oh,
school-
man on. Oh, I thought you said man on. I'm
No,
like, what
man
the hell's man on?
Matting on.
Well, you know,
Don't
you
get me
know,
started on
you know
that.
who the AD is over there.
Yeah, but I go over there. Well, don't even get me started. Literally, like 5 years ago, he said he was gonna get me a T-shirt. I never got it. Like 5 years now.
Hey,
I'm still waiting.
I know they're listening and watching. I know, that's strange. Maybe I'll make a trip over there during
Don't
the
even
day
get me
for you.
started.
Slips through.
Oop.
Steal for Smith.
Malden Catholic's number 1.
Back up to
12
11
points. Kevin, this game's in deep trouble. Somerville looking to go 0-3 for the first time in a long time, Kevin.
Somerville's number 21, Brune.
So going over the girls that are playing in college, Melissa Baptista, the team is 8-0 for Tufts University. They are going to Puerto Rico in a couple of days. She's here in the crowd. She started her first game versus Fitchburg State. Oh, first career game was against Keene State. She had 18 points, 5 steals, 6 rebounds. Esther plays for Bunker Hill. Kelsey Garrity plays for UMass Dartmouth. That team is 7-2. She's second place. She's leading the league in assists. She's leading the league in steals. Their team is second place behind USM. Diri Vora got on a roll 2 weeks ago. They just beat St. A's for their first road win since she's been there for 2 years, 68-65. At St. A's, they're 7-4 overall, 5th place in the league. She played 34 minutes, had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Their next game will be at Stonehill on the 3rd of January. That team is 7-1. They're leading the Northeast. People remember Tori Faeda from St. Mary's of Lynn. She's currently averaging 18 points a game. 2 Central Catholic players, Courtney Walsh and Casey McLaughlin. Casey McLaughlin's still hurt, Kevin, so that's really hurt them. So, and they also have from Western Academy, Samantha Hyslip and Denise Daigle. So they will be a tough team to play. Those are your players playing in college right now. And that's just basketball, Kevin. We go over football later on. Coach Antelli has 2 timeouts left. McCune has 4.
St. Jean, his second. 8th team foul for Somerville.
That's Lucas.
Putting Malden Catholic.
If there's another timeout, I will read the new rule changes
Yeah. Can't wait for this.
for this year. Yeah, one of them, people are going to fall off their couches.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Basically, it's already been committed many times tonight.
Bricks it. Craig with the rebound. Craig's back in the game, Jeff.
Craig is.
Craig.
Got some size in it. Still no Justin Berry.
Deshaun. It's Lucas to Celine.
A little fancy curly Neal here.
Craig's trying to bring it down. He gets hacked.
Lucky that wasn't a travel. 21 foul will be on Smith. That's 3. Craig will go to the line now. Should be a 1-and-1 situation because he definitely wasn't shooting. Craig with 2 points, looking to go to the line for the first time tonight.
7th team foul.
You see on your screen, Craig, and there's the Danvers coaching staff over his shoulder, trying to act like tough guys over there. But hey, they deserve it, Kevin. They beat Somerville. They got 2 state titles under their belt.
This game is definitely getting away. And there is the nail in the coffin, Jeff.
Malden Catholic's number 3.
He's up.
Yep.
Still got plenty of time. Anything can happen. But
Well, you got to start shooting. Can't dilly-dally over
now they
here.
want to start running an offense.
Yeah.
The way they did an entire game.
There you go.
Deshaun from
Quick.
way downtown. Nope.
Out of bounds.
No, I didn't. No.
Hit the support. Hit the top bar.
But,
I think so.
well, saying no to your first time, but then
Well, maybe Joe can put a camera up on the baskets.
can you imagine that?
You know, in Chelmsford, for their football coverage, they put cameras on the goalposts. Those guys go all out there for football. Everything else, you're lucky you can even bring a phone to shoot a game. Almost, Lucas. Very disappointing, Kevin. Still running the flex. Exactly. It's all about patience running the flex. You should get a wide open layup if you're patient.
And Chris Devlin is called like his 8th travel.
Well, hey, you got to call him.
Cornetta hasn't called any
Here
yet.
comes Craig. Here comes Vito. Offense, defense. Timeout, McCune. Okay, here we go, Kevin.
Timeout.
One of the points of
Malden
emphasis here is announcer responsibilities. The announcer shall be prohibited from making announcements while the clock is running and while the clock is stopped and the ball is alive, such as during a free throw. Okay, that was committed hundreds of times tonight. Doing so could potentially affect the communication of coaches, players, and be disconcerting. The announcer shall be prohibited from interrupting the game through the use of microphone unless there's an emergency. Announcements or comments shall be made during those times when there's a stoppage of the clock and the ball is not live, such as timeouts, between quarters, pregame, halftime, and postgame. The announcer is allowed to announce basic information that does not potentially affect the play in general. Coach's ability trainer. The announcer's information is not official information, but could be misinformation if he shares it with all, or her. Appropriate training of announcers by personnel and proper pregame instruction by referees are necessary. May be announced. Examples: player who scored, player charged with a foul, player attempting a free throw, time granted the timeout, length of the timeout, player into the game, team rosters. What shall not be announced: number of points a player scored, number of fouls on a player, I disagree with that. Number of team fouls, I disagree with that. Number of team timeouts and timeouts remaining, I disagree with that. Okay? The announcer's role does not include cheering on the home team, otherwise inciting the crowd.
Celine from way downtown. Nope.
Another board.
What is the discrepancy in rebounds?
Too much. Foul on Vito.
Vito just pushed them in the back.
Could call that a breakaway intentional foul if they're not careful.
And you know what's so crazy?
Fouls on Somerville's.
It was about to go in, too.
Vito
And number 3 touched it. And Chris Devin waved
So
off
the one that
basket.
will make you laugh, here's Joe O'Brien going to line. Doing so you can't.
putting Malden Catholic at the line. Number 1, Joe O'Brien.
In every real sense, the public address now at a high school is a champion of character. He or she can influence the atmosphere of the contest by what is said and how it's said. The announcer performs professionally, promotes good sportsmanship by what he or she says, and acts upon saying it.
Okay.
So basically, they're saying to you, you cannot voice things. You can't, they don't want you to overemphasize. They don't want you to be emphatic on a 2 or 3 point goal. So Andy Villain used to say, "Chi for 3." Right. Okay, that's not acceptable. It's not allowed anymore.
I disagree with that too.
I know. Please, what do they want? People say I'm boring, Kevin, but I mean,
no one says that about you, Jeff. I don't.
35 seconds to go.
Celine finds Deshaun, who sets his feet this time. There you go.
Somerville's number 11, Deshaun Ulysses for 3.
As long as he sets his feet, he'll hit threes all day. He'll be like Ray Allen. Deshaun won't look as nice as Ray Allen's, but.
So everybody's look at your schedule upcoming, Kevin. Saturday time is 2 o'clock here against Winchester. Somerville, a lot of home games, Kevin. Winchester on the 27th of December, 2 o'clock. Then Arlington on the 30th, 7 o'clock.
It's my mother's birthday.
Okay, yeah, every year we have a game on the 30th. You always wish her happy birthday. Then you go to Winchester on a Sunday at 5. Okay, that'll be opposite a playoff game. Patriots will not be playing that day because Peyton Manning decided to throw the ball to the opposing team. How many times last night, Kevin?
Oh my God. Straight comedy. I mean, he did it.
Basically, you see what the New York Jets did?
Yep.
How hard is that? Just blitz Brady every play. All out, goal line D every single series. If you do that, people say if we blitz him, he gets rid of the ball too quickly. He's going to kill you anyway.
Well, yesterday.
So why don't you just blitz him? Every team, just think of the big losses.
Monday,
okay?
Their receiver routes were too long. Shorten them up.
Just think of the big Patriots losses in Brady's career, the few of them. Guys have blitzed him, and they've destroyed him. The 2 giant Super Bowl losses. Blitz the guy. That's just me. Kick
ball.
Oh, laughter going on behind us. Oh, laughing matter.
Should have been a travel. Oh, timeout.
Antonelli.
Malden Catholic.
Oh, Malden Catholic a timeout. He has 2 left.
They got a 10-point play in 25 seconds. I don't know, Jeff.
So those are also your other rule changes this year. That's the main thing that they're looking at is the announcer responsibilities. Correctable errors. Officials may correct an error if the rule is inadvertently set aside and results in a failure to award a merited free throw, awarding an unmerited free throw, permitting a wrong player to attempt a free throw, attempting a free throw at the wrong basket, erroneously counting or canceling a score. I don't think we've ever had that, Kevin. We've had a player inbound the ball from Somerville after Somerville scored. He attempted to inbound the ball, just got confused and lost his head. But I don't think we've ever had a player in our years together from the home team or away team score in their own basket. After the game,
I thought we seen that one time. Like, and it was someone attempted to do it. They actually missed it.
After the game, stay tuned for a tribute to a official who passed away earlier this year. 10-point lead.
Fouls on Somerville's number 2. Salim Wassami, his second.
Salim with 2.
Again putting Malden Catholic at the line.
At the line again is O'Brien, who went 2 for 2 recently. 14 points for O'Brien. Looking to come into the game now. First action is that Chris Pino.
Yep.
And we also have Palmer coming into the game. Donovan Palmer, number 15. That's their first action of the year.
Happy holidays. Say that, right? Continue.
1 for 2. Looking for Pino to shoot with the green sneakers.
And I throw it away again. And that is the game.
And your final, Somerville 36, Malden Catholic 47. Thank you for coming tonight. Have a great holiday. Be safe driving home.
And that is the game. Final score 36-47. Malden Catholic comes out with the victory. The first half, there was no flow in the entire game offensively for the Highlanders. Fru right off the bat got into big foul trouble. 2 early fouls in the first half. Didn't play too much. We had some good spurts by Lucas in the first half as well, defensively, and then got the Highlanders back into it. But then the second half, they came back out, no flow whatsoever for the offense, no boxing out at all for the Highlanders. They just weren't in this game at all, and it showed. I mean, they only scored 36 points. Malden Catholic pulled away late in the fourth quarter to get it to 47. I don't know. Hopefully, they'll come out with a better effort coming this Saturday against Winchester, which both Jeff and I will be here at 2 o'clock. Hopefully, you shouldn't have any more Christmas shopping to do. Christmas will be over by then.
Unless you do Christmas after.
Yeah.
Some people celebrate when members of the family can't get there. All right, Kevin. 2 points for Justin Berry, who didn't come around the whole second half, I guess. 2 points for Craig. 4 points for Lucas. 6 for Fru. 8 for Salim, and leading the way 14 for Deshaun. Basically a lot of play in the perimeter, Kevin. 2 for 5 from the free throw line was the team. Okay? 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Somerville now falls to 0-3.
It's not good.
For Malden Catholic, the victors, 24 Vasella, 2, 3 for Batchelor, 4 for Boyd, but Boyd really is part of the game. Kevin was not the scoring. Boyd really controlled the guard play. 7 for Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith with 11 rebounds. He was the big key number 21 with his boards. 15 for Joe O'Brien, number 1, and leading the way, Joas with 17. So that's now, in the last 2 years, 3 straight wins for Malden Catholic over Somerville. Somerville falls to 0-3. Now this is, this is the part of the year, early on, when you had Westford Academy, Danvers, Malden Catholic. Those are your tough teams you're starting off with. Now you get teams that you have the ability to play strong against, re-evaluate your position. Winchester, Arlington, Belmont, St. Clements, the new league games, those are all coming up now. So this is where the team needs to reset their focus and needs to reevaluate what they're doing. So Coach Antonio's got a lot of work to do to get his team together.
Coach,
Your free throw shooting needs to come around. Your low post game was gone in this game.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Justin Berry.
Yeah, very little low post action. Frew needs to re-examine himself and see what he's up to. No, that's the key. Right now, you're looking at yourself as this elite player.
He hasn't been assertive in any of the games.
You need to become more assertive and play your game. And a lot of it will also because now you're playing out of position than what you were playing last year. You created from the wings, okay? You created off the bounce. He's not been doing that. He's standing on the perimeter, part of the official, first pass from every offense. The first pass that comes around. He's the one that's initiating a lot of the offense out on the perimeter. He can't create. Also, what I was also heard is teams have been playing zone against him. Mm-hmm. How do you beat Coach Antonelli's offense, which he's run for the last 7 years? They run the pick and roll, high screen and roll from the corners, left corner, right corner. If you play a zone, you can't run that. So that's what's happened.
Yeah.
So that's the story, Kevin. Last game we showed a tribute for Tony Romano, who passed away at 72 years old. He is was an basketball official with the MIA. He was a head coach for University of Lowell, now currently UMass Lowell. He was an administrator with the MIA. He was one of the tournament directors. He was one of the executive directors for MIA before he passed away, and it's a sad time for basketball. Everybody who follows high school basketball may not realize, but most of it what went on, Kevin, as we know, was all because of Tony Romano, who organized the tournaments. He was the one that sits with Mr. Kelleher, and they are the ones that put the brackets together for Division 1 through 4, boys and girls. They run the tournaments that are going on. So Massachusetts and the state and New England and his family have lost a great person. And this tribute that we have, he officiated a game, the girls' game in 2004. It was senior night, February 6, 2004. And we have a couple of clips from that game, set to music, edited by Mr. Joe Constantine. And our thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Tony Romano and his family.